Your 3-minute question and answer period for the CWB Financial Education Challenge will now begin. Your first question is, how would you define success for this project?
In terms of the success, I think the amount of impact that we've had on students in terms of Project Futurely, in terms of the number of people that came and were being empowered, and in terms of the financial education challenge of the CPA thing that we did, I think in terms of the impact we had on the 28 number of participants and the 60 number of participants for Futurely, we've had a great impact. And moving forward, we plan to host a series of the events that we've hosted to cater to a larger audience and have a much more lasting impact on students.
How did you make your financial education curriculum engaging or innovative?
In terms of it being innovative for the CPA event, we partnered up with the CPA and based on their inputs, we made it very user-friendly and relevant for students in terms of the topics that we chose to discuss. And in terms of Project Futurely, Noel will be able to help you on that.
Thank you. Regarding innovation, it's all about customizing the experience to our participants. It's about thinking of ways to have them to be more engaged, right? And partly was about thinking about how we can connect students with people who have real life experiences in their fields, where they can personally relate to their experiences and then craft their own career mind maps and career master plan maps, which they can follow, coming up with the ideas themselves.
Can you clarify what you achieved just this year versus previous years?
In terms of achieving this year, we had lots of projects that we're presenting in terms of the CPA event and in terms of Project Futurely. Comparing it with last year, we did not have any projects whatsoever. We just competed with the one project in the nationals. And I think there's a great improvement in terms of the impact that we've had on students and in terms of the projects that we brainstorm and make possible to happen at Untitled Sheridan.
What was the biggest challenge you faced when implementing this project and how did you overcome it?
Noel, would you want to go ahead?
I think generally the biggest problem was getting the word out and getting people to buy into the idea, into the vision, and having them to walk in through the door and see what we are doing, right? And everybody, 100% of our participants said they were motivated and they were challenged to think about the future after participating. So the biggest problem was just getting people to show up. The minute they showed up, they bought the vision.
How do you measure the long-term impact of your program on participants?
In terms of the CPA event, we plan to see as to how many students were able to implement the education on financial literacy in their own lives, have maybe, let's say, like have a budget, have good credit scores, and also have better financial management in terms of the future and how they pay off their debt.
Your time has now expired. Thank you, Untitled Sheridan.